Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Up to the races, middle of the field. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights, and the Eagles grow their lead to 8. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Short throw, tipped. Oh, but he still got it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Nix holds on to it. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Across his body, defender's there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, a run with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. Escapes the defender. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Broncos, first down. A gain of 15. First down, Broncos.
reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route throwing that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards. It picks up the first.
On the play. That's good for Broncos. First down. It's a gain of 20.
Here's Harvey running from his own read.
And the Broncos first down.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. That's another Broncos first down.
Sending him on the dive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Here's Nix to throw. Finds a man, right side. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
Larry, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that gets them back within 5.
It's Pedro the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Troutman with the grab. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Fires right away, but incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. He's got it deep downfield. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Big play, gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Hurts yet again. Throwing the out route complete. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
Hurts a chance to run it here. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And an Eagles first down.
Running right, it's Barkley. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Toss play to Barkley. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
Barkley on the handoff. Nick Bonito on the tackle. That's a gain of 3.
Running left. This is Barkley. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Eagles, first down. First and goal at the
Hurts now from the gun. Catch is made, but he is out. Now we're going to see if the Eagles are indeed eagle-eyed. They saw it differently. They've thrown the challenge flag.
Brings up second.
Ooh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles push the lead up to 12.
Broncos, 16.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Nix with it on first. The throw to the right finds Waddle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A gain of 5 brings up
Nix from the gun.
At the 31-yard line.
This finds Franklin. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up third and
Going for the first with Dobbins. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Nix holds on to it. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They've got first down here from the 36. Hurts looking to throw. Completed left side to Smith. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
gain of 14 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. They go to Barkley again. And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means first and goal is coming up.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
On first down, Hurts brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's second and inches. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Return starts at the 9. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So here comes the Bronco offense. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on 1st down, Nix has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 2. And the Broncos 1st down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route.
Nix's pass.
And he'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap to Nix. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
3rd and 5.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. This one delivered off target, Brock, that's incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing here, Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's able to get this down to the 36. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles very close to an 11th win this season. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Broncos offense all set to go. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Broncos.
Nix now to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
To number 88.
They've got to keep moving quick here.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Knicks to throw again. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain
Denver
of 8.
calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
First down.
On first down, it's Knicks. Called in left side.
Nixon's pass.
And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Eagles' 38-yard line.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's a loss of 4 yards. Brings up
They're going to try to throw for it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Eagles about set to go on offense. And with just a lone timeout remaining across the field, they're going to be able to run out this clock on the victory. Here's a design run. Hurts. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that puts